Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a weekly reading for Sagittarius from the 3rd until the 9th of April. So I'm going to shuffle your cards, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, to like, to share, to comment. And there's also links in the description for free daily readings, personal readings, to buy me a coffee, and to my crystal shop. So let's just lay down your 10 cards on the table and see what's going on around you at this time. So the first card is in the here and now, the present situation. And your card is the Tower card, okay? Something has come crashing down here, okay? I feel something quite catastrophic that happened. You know, it's like something was said and then something was done. And it just completely just changed everything. Okay, but it is positive in the sense that something had to come down so it can be rebuilt, but much stronger than before. It's symbolic, but I see these two people just falling from the building here. So it's very much about this falling out you've had with at least one person. Okay, things have just completely changed now. There's no going back. Okay, it's dead and buried. That's what I'm being given here. It's very much about just shutting one door to allow a new one to open. But the ground is looking clear ahead. Okay, so something else can be built here. The card crossing is the Two of Wands in the reversed position. Okay, for me, this is the Twin Flame card. Okay, so there is some situation around you that involves a twin flame. They could be around you, or you could be thinking about this type of connection. But twin flame is much stronger than soulmates. It's like the other half of your soul. So you're always connected at a deep level, like at a spiritual level, but it's a strong sense because it's reversed. Perhaps at a psychological, like emotional, or a physical level. There could well be some kind of sort of distance here. Okay, it could well be that someone is running away here, okay, and you're wanting to reconnect in a physical, emotional and psychological sense. There's also something here about holding back around the situation as well. It's like the door is kind of open. You can kind of sort of see the door is open, but you're scared to go through that door, okay? So it's very much about this risk or this leap of faith that is needed. So if I look back slightly, I've got the Ace of Cups. Okay, very positive card. It's very much this energy of, it's an ace, so it's about this new beginning or this new stage, and it's around matters of the heart or something which is close to your heart. Okay, but the feeling here is that maybe something started or something was about to move to a new level, and then just things just come crashing down. Okay, it could have been like too soon, you know, too early or too fast. Okay, so it could well be there's a need to slow down now. You know, there's a sense of the need to pick up the pieces so that you can move forward and away from this situation. So looking forward, I've got the Magician card in the reversed position. So again, you know, this communication problem does continue. Okay, and there are a lot of blockages. Okay, so what it's saying is that some things need to be worked on here. Okay, it's like you put out your good intentions and then it's backed up with this worry, this fear, you know, this doubt, you know, these clouds, if you like, and a lack of belief. So once you clear these clouds, then it will reveal the sun which was always there. Okay, again, there's something here about things being revealed to you which have been quite unpleasant. Okay, and it's kind of sort of dealing with these like these thoughts and these emotions and not letting them get the better of you. Okay, so it's very much about you controlling the situation rather than letting the situation control you. So sometimes things do have to get worse before they get better, but there are better times ahead shown for you once you get through these challenges. So in a sense, you're paying in advance. Yeah, I mean, the gold card is shown by the King of Pentacles in the reversed position. You know, your whole world has come crashing down. It's like you feel like you've lost the world here. There's a lot of insecurities. There's a lot of challenges. But again, it's this feeling of losing the world to gain it. Okay, you have to let go of this to allow something fresh or something new to come in. Okay, there's also a strong sense of gaining that respect which you've been kind of sort of wanting. So it could well be that someone has been running rings around you or taking advantage of your good nature, just calling the shots all the time. Okay, and then when you try to have your say, then it's their way or the highway. Okay, so it's very much about you taking the highway now. Okay, and in fact, walking away from a situation puts yourself in the best position. Subconsciously, I've got the Star card in the reverse position. I do see all this kind of sort of water just come down over you, so there's a lot of healing which is taking place at the moment. Okay, and you're being told that everything's going to work out for the best here. I'm seeing like these small stars, which is your kind of sort of smaller wishes which have manifested, but there's this big star which is your bigger wish. Okay, so again, it's working through these worries, fears and doubts to allow that to manifest. There's also something here about wastage. Okay, so it could well be that you're wasting your time, you're wasting some money here, and there's also something about a burst pipe or some spillages that you've experienced recently. Okay, so it's saying to you, the sign is, because everything happens within yourself on the outside, it's all connected to the spiritual plane as well. It's like messages. So if you're seeing a lot of spillages, it's very much this feeling of the need to be more efficient. Okay, so perhaps with your money, with your time, but also with your intention setting, just being more efficient. So rather than putting out your good intention and then putting out some negative emotions after, like fear and doubt, then to try and work on that. Okay, so when you put out your intention, then it can just manifest, rather than, because the universe listens to everything. Okay, so it listens to your good intention, but also your lack of belief, and it just cancels it out. Okay, so your advice card here is to weather the storm. Okay, it's a Page of Swords. Okay, it shows this person just waving a sword, so it's very much about just fighting your way through this situation. It's like being at that game at the fair, with the frogs. You hit one down, one pops up, you hit that down, and another pops up, and so it goes on. It's relentless, but if you keep on keeping on, then things are shown to become more settled. You get stronger as time goes by. Okay, there'll still be challenges, but these challenges will seem more like a walk in the park or water off a duck's back. But initially, it is quite difficult. Could well be some news around, like with a letter. So it could be through the post, something you've been waiting on, or through an email. But something official, I feel here. So on the outside, I've got the Knight of Swords. Could well be there's someone around you who's acting silly. It's very much giving me this feeling of someone being like a headless chicken, like a bull in a china shop. They kind of rush into things before thinking things through. Okay, very kind of sort of negative, very toxic energy. And it could well be that your mind is kind of sort of racing at the moment. Okay, you find it hard to settle. But as I said, this is like this transitional period. It's like your whole world has just come crashing down. You've made some big changes. Okay, there will be like this aftermath. But once you get through that, then things are shown to be much better. Yeah, the gold card is shown by the Temperance card. Hopes and your fears is shown by the Temperance card, which is very much about, things being out of balance. It's very much this feeling that you've given a lot more than what you've gotten back. But everything must balance up in the end. Okay, so it will come back from one source or another. Okay, and it's very much about you taking one step at a time now. Okay, not rushing in too fast, too soon. And then the final card is the Five of Wands. Okay, so if you look at this card, first glance, it looks like there's some people who are fighting, or are they playing, or are they building something? And it's very much about your perspective here. Okay, I do sense you are going to change your perspective. Okay, if you change the way you look at something, what you look at also changes, and the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Okay, I really do sense you grabbing the bull by the horns. Okay, and you're going to keep on keeping on, and you're not going to be pulled back like you have in the past. It will be challenging for a while, but there's also growth shown with this card as well, and also expansion, and also going towards what you want as well. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment, and there's also links for free daily readings, personal readings, to buy me a coffee, and to my crystal shop. Thank you.